No Bear Magazine exclusive. I'm out here, at the Agenda show. I always pop up with someone interesting, and look who's here. How you doing? How you doing today?
Nice to meet you.
So, tell me what's going on with you. What you got going on? Ben just explained to us in the summit. A lot of things.
Gave me a lot of shout outs. That was
definitely.
Nice.
Do you have any stories or anything that you want to share with us?
Well, I think let's celebrate Ben today, right? We just watched Ben Baller do a whole symposium. This is my son Julian Heller. He's 15 years old. He's a musician and a star basketball player. But one thing that Ben talked about a lot was money, and he referenced money a lot. But one thing that I will tell you about Ben is that at the end of the day, he was always an authentic guy. Mm-hmm. So whether it was the sneakers or the DJing or the music, he didn't do it. He talks about the money, but he did it because the guy really loved it. He really loved the music, the culture, and that's what we all did. I mean, I grew up in it. We just loved being around music. When we were at these clubs, it wasn't about how much money can we make or can we get famous on social media. That didn't exist. We just want to be around the culture. I was hanging around LA at the LA Fresh Festival at 13 years old. I was the only white Jewish kid there. I don't know, did you grow up in LA?
Nah, we grew up in the Bay Area.
Okay. So the LA Fresh Festival was a hip hop festival with the LA Dream Team, Egyptian Lover,
I know
Uncle Jam's Army. Like, this is before even Easy and these guys.
Yeah.
So I was hanging out at these festivals because I loved the music.
Okay, so give me a fond memory of anything or any artist. Just one fond memory.
Man, I got so many. I used to work for Easy-E and Dr. Dre. I worked at Ruthless Records, and so I was around some historic moments. I was there the first time Suge came into our offices. I was there the first time my Uncle Jerry Heller, rest in peace, played me NWA. I was there, on and on and on. But I think one of the fondest memories is just the times I got to spend with Dre and Easy and just hanging out, being cool. If you go to my Instagram account, Terry_Heller, you'll see pictures of me and Dre and Easy. But I think with the Defiant Ones just coming out, which is an exceptionally amazing documentary, 4-part series on Dre and Jimmy Iovine's relationship. But one of the things that I remember was we all used to live in the suburbs. When they started making money, the first house Easy bought was in Norwalk, but the second house he bought was in Westlake Village, where I'm from. So Jerry, myself, Dre, the DOC, and Easy lived out there. So Dre used to call me up, and I literally would live like a few blocks away. So Dre would go to the studio. I was still in middle school, high school. Hey, I just got this like Above the Law record or the DOC record. So I'd come over, we'd get in his, he had some kind of I don't know what he had, a Pathfinder, Forerunner, whatever was fly back then. And we'd get in this car and he'd play this to me and ask me, what did I think?
And was this the album
all his
or
records?
The rough?
Just whatever. I just got to the studio. Here's a rough. I don't know if it was mixed or whatever. And I used to think, why does he want my opinion, man? But I realized that Dre was so ahead of his time, because who was I? What did I represent?
Yeah.
Jewish kid in the suburbs, white. I was the demographic.
Yeah.
The dudes in his neighborhood were not buying records.
No, hell no.
So at the end of the day, he knew that if I liked it and the streets liked it, it's a hit.
Yeah.
So he was so ahead of his time, man. So that was one of my fondest memories.
So, I got a question for you and your son. So here we go right here. I need father and son to give me top 5 albums you can't live without.
Oh, my son is a musician, so go ahead.
Man,
Go ahead, Julian.
that's a really hard question.
Top 5, like if you're in a deserted island
Yeah.
And these are only 5
5.
albums that you can
Can
take
I give
with
you suggestions?
I got some. I would.
My
pick-
son likes some real obscure shit.
I like a lot of rock. I like rap too.
I was ridiculed for listening to Nirvana.
Yeah,
or
Nirvana is one of my
Slipknot.
favorite.
I mean, just because
Yeah.
I'm black don't mean nothing.
Hey,
man.
people used to talk shit about me to listen to hip hop.
You know, like I said,
Everybody
man,
was listening to Iron Maiden, and I was listening to what?
Man, like I said, man, I got made fun of listening to a
Listen,
lot of
music's
things.
music.
But listen to me, man. Music. Sometimes music is therapy for us. You know what I'm saying?
Especially him. So what do you like?
So okay, it'd probably be Nirvana in Utero.
That's a good album too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusions 1.
Okay.
Stankonia by Outkast.
Okay. You got some flavor.
He's a heller, man. He's got flavor.
You got some flavor.
Shoot. After
Can't
that.
judge. You can't judge.
Hey,
listen.
you can go obscure, just do whatever.
I don't.
Yeah,
we're not.
Hey, what were you just listening to in the car?
Frank Ocean, Channel Orange.
Okay, that's a good
classic
album.
for me. And
Tyler, you're a big Tyler fan.
I listened to Tyler. Actually, me and her got chased out of Tyler's first concert in the Bay Area.
Tyler's awesome.
But that's the album you gotta can't live without.
I'm trying to think. There's one more that I can't live without.
Something real old.
I guess I gotta say, just based on family, Easy Does It.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. What about you?
Man, I'm with him. He was actually conceived after a Guns N' Roses concert,
Okay.
so he knows it. So definitely anything Guns, anything Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
I know I'm not naming albums. I'm being very.
No, that's okay.
The DOC. No one could do it better. To me, he's one of the best MCs to ever touch a microphone.
Okay.
A lot of kids don't know about the DOC.
Definitely.
Beatles, and man, I'm trying to, that's a tough one. Probably, I gotta say Biggie for me.
Okay.
Like
I respect
anything
it.
Biggie,
I'm-
that made me, and Public Enemy. Public Enemy was very important. People don't realize, like,
Chuck
if
D,
there was
Flavor
no
Flav, yeah.
Public Enemy, there was no Bomb Squad, Hank Shockley.
Yeah.
Dre's sound came from that.
Yeah,
That's a
but
whole
then,
other story.
The follow up was the Lynch Mob.
Yeah, but I'm not a big Ice Cube fan, but but I respect him. He's dope. Yeah.
So, do you have any last words for the Dope Bear? And
Listen,
what
I
you
don't know
guys-
what the hell you guys do, but thank you for being interested in me. I own a restaurant called Plan Check. We have 4 locations in LA. And I'm just happy to be here. We're going to go check out the show. It's Julian's first time at the show.
Oh, enjoy yourself, man.
I'm friends with Aaron, who created the show, so it's all family here, and we're happy to be here. Thank you, sir.
Man, always a blessing.
All right,
No,
and,
where can they find your website for your restaurant?
Plancheck.com, plancheck.com, and
Instagram,
yeah, man.
Facebook, all that.
Follow me on Insta, JR_Heller.
Oh, that's one's his private account, so the parents can't see.
Oh.
But listen, you can find me at plancheck.com. I'm opening up a new concept called Wild and Free in Sherman Oaks.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you invite us. You know what I'm saying? We'll come and do media coverage.
Love it.
Make it a red
It's just
carpet,
your
man.